Hello, fellow seekers of knowledge. It's your boy Isaac Anzu. Oh my gosh, the classic intro. I haven't done it for like 3 streams. We back again, writing music, and today we're writing Fugue of the Bells. Yeah, we're gonna write some music with big Bach energy. So I need to view my palettes, please. Thank you. Give me that time signature. 3-4. Let's go. Fugue of the Bells. Subtitle. Composer arranger. Give me Zik. Zik. That's me. Okay. So, what maketh a fugue? Well, really the answer is we're gonna copy. We're gonna steal as usual. I'm gonna pull up IMSLP, the Petrucci Music Library. I'm gonna search for our man Bach. The Bach, Johann Sebastian. Kicking it 16th century style. Can we just go to F? Oh, look at all the fugues. Yes. Where's the best one? It's the little fugue. The little, no, it's under fugue. Fugue in G minor. There are 6 of them. One moment. Fugue in G minor. BWV 578. Here we go. Got it. Yeah. Oh, that's fine, bro. Okay. She's loading. Well, we know our melody at least. Wait, no. Fucked it up on the first note. Wow. Look, let's just download it. There we go. Bum 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 bum. So essentially the fugue starts out with a statement of the subject. And that goes all the way through these first 5 bars. So what do you notice about the subject? It starts off simple, grows, faster, higher, louder, and then right when it's about to go out of control, the answer comes in. So the way that most fugues are designed is that the subject is in the main key And the answer is in the dominant key. And no, there's no submissive key. It's just the dominant key. So what we want to do here, I think we want to beam, doom, boom, boom, boom. So essentially we want to use the melody, but kind of as a basis of a new invention, so to speak. So bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. See, that seems good. That kind of imitates this rapid section. Bum 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 dun dun bum 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 bum. I like big bums and I cannot lie. Um, hmm. So we've got basically C, G, no, C, E, A. We're just going up the minor triad. And we can continue this. It's already sounding like its own little melody. Boom. Bum, bum. How's that go? Does it start on an E? Probably. B, C. Boo doo 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 doo. Do we go back down? All right. So now we have to start to. So I think this is a good place to start. I'm not sure about that last measure, but this is where we can start figuring out how to incorporate the part two. And I think what I want to do actually to make this easier, can we add an instrument? Edit, instruments, view instruments, add. Can I just add another piano? Oh, I see. I have to hit the little button here. Boop. You can't even see what I'm talking about. Piano, piano two. Yeah. Yes. We don't necessarily need these indications either. In fact, why don't we just change these clefs a little bit? Get out of here. So now we have our upper parts and our lower parts. Beautiful. Kind of like in this fugue. Except for Bach, the lower part is the pedal, so it's actually down an octave. The pedal is the part of the organ you would play with your feet. That's right. Bach played with his feet. So what we want to do is we want to just take this, copy it, paste it right here, and then drop it down. Drop it down. Just throw it down. Transpose. We want it by interval down a perfect fourth. No need to transpose the key signatures. And that puts us in E minor. We've got this weird 7-bar subject, but I mean, the original is 5 bars. So odd number of bars. Okay. So now what we do is we take a page from Bach. Well, we take an entire piece of music from Bach, really. But in this particular scenario, we are looking to ornament this melody so that it sounds contrapuntally correct. How do you do that? Well, I think the first step is to lay out your foundations. So we have a G here, G, E, G, E. Sounds good. That's a G, E. Sounds good. And then this can be a fifth. So That sounds the nicest. So let's just keep this on a D. So it's that sounds nice. But do we want it to go? Evening, morning, afternoon. Hey, Grundle. It's morning, and I imagine it is elsewhere in the world, evening and or afternoon. How's the music? It's coming along pretty well, actually. Uh, the Fugue of the Bells, based mostly on Johann Sebastian Bach Little Fugue in G minor. I chose the Little Fugue because it's short, but this doesn't look short. Um, it's a time, all right. I have a friend who I talk to a lot in the States, and I talk to her when it's afternoon for me, but morning for her. And we say good morning and afternoon, or Guten Morgen Tag. Because we're both learning German. Yes, I totally understand music. Copium, copium, copium. Well, this is going to be a fugue eventually. Um, and as you know, as everyone knows, everybody knows what a fugue is. Of course they do. Surely they do. Yeah, I do. I know what a fugue is. You can't fool me. But just for those in the audience who don't know, a fugue is a piece of music where the melody is played once, and then the melody is played again in a different key, and the first part turns into the accompaniment of the second part, and then the third part, and then the fourth part. So it's a fun little compositional exercise. They say Johannes Brahms wrote a fugue every morning. I Good for him. What did the military say when they needed a new orchestra? What did the military say when they needed a new orchestra? I don't know. What did they say? We need a few good men. Well, that's a good one. Um, what's this? Bum bum. What's all the copium in chat for? Huh? Bro, It's a fugue. We're just playing notes and seeing if they sound right. I guess I can try to do that and talk at the same time. Are you ready for me to bend my brain? If you have any questions that you would ask me under extreme duress, now is the time. It's a good emo. It is a good emo. I'm going to shout out my friend Corceo who made it. Shout out Corceo, and that is how you spell his name, right? Spell me by your name, Corseon. Show is. Yeah, that's the one. What? Hi. Signal received. Swarm engaged. Extra, extra. Nova Swarm VT3, a trio of mech pilot VTubers, has been piloting their way through a galaxy of games and art. From spooky shenanigans to drawing Pokemon marathons, these artists are soaring high. They have tackled JRPGs, danced with zombies in libraries, and even questioned Bowser's fashion sense. Hold on to your hats for their 2-year anniversary stream, Space Pirate Adventure. Hello, Nova Swarm. Welcome. Playing Baten Kaitos Eternal Wings and the Lost Ocean. I've never heard of such a game. Sounds like a JRPG. Hello, welcome everyone. Whoa, hello, Ellie. Signal received. Swarm rate engaged. Thank you for joining. Hello, Rig Mikado and Nova. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Isaac Anzu, Chimera VTuber, musician, rapper, doer of things, of stuff, of games sometimes. Today I'm trying to teach people what a fugue is. Do you know what a fugue is? This might be a terrible idea for a stream, but I'm trying to pound it in your heads. What's a fugue? What's a fugue? It's an old JRPG that was on the GameCube way back when the remaster just came out this year. Oh, nice. There have been a lot of good remasters this year. I do, similar to a round, right? It is. The only difference between a fugue and a round really is that every time the next voice comes in, the key changes, which makes it a little bit more complicated, and you have to insert little bits in between the voice entrances to get the harmony back in the right direction. Lyra, who's in control of the account right now, would have the most music and composition knowledge out of us. Yeah, ooh, cool. I love talking about music. But I have what was that? I have a degree in music composition. So I think the last time I wrote a fugue was, God, probably over a decade ago at this point. But we're trying it. We're trying it. And we have Bach's little fugue in G minor up here, just chilling, just waiting as sources of inspiration when necessary. You used to play viola back in the day. Yes, I used to play bassoon back in the day. Tenor instruments unite. Well, I mean, viola is really more like an alto instrument, but either way, inner voice instruments unite. Learning harmony the proper way, practically neighbors. Yeah, I've talked to a lot of viola players, and viola is on the alto clef. But did you know that bassoonists often use the tenor clef when they get too high for the bass clef? The tenor clef looks like this, and it is literally the alto clef just shifted up a line. It's horrible. I hate it. No one else uses it. And It's not the reason I quit bassoon, but boy is it up there. We're the happy in betweens, indeed. Alto, tenor, clef, woes. Yeah. Imagine imagine learning how to play a full ass instrument and you can't read piano music in the slightest. It's absolute shame. How do you read this? No one else uses this. Bassoon is very neat. I'm a big fan of bassoon. Um, I had a really good teacher in college who, I mean, basically just set me on the path of achieving my dreams and being my best self. And then in the last year of college, he left. When the world needed him most, he vanished. But it was very unfortunate because he was replaced by a teacher who was not a very good teacher. And you know that someone's not a good teacher when they make you cry in a lesson. So um, I kind of lost passion for the instrument, which is so sad. Let's see. Those teachers are the worst. Yeah. I even tried to like get back into it a little bit after college, and yeah, let me tell you, when your instrument takes 15 minutes to set up, you really like contemplate the worth of playing that instrument in those 15 minutes. And if you're not excited for the actual playing of the instrument, those 15 minutes take forever. It's it's tough. So, yeah, my bassooning days are behind me. Now I just occasionally work on singing because singing is fun and you don't need to set up a complicated instrument and then warm up to play with your voice. You just need to warm up. And here I thought just tightening the bow and setting up a chin rest was too much effort some days. It is though. I mean, I've often respect woodwind players. Well, I used to play saxophone, and you know, saxophone takes like half the time to set up as a bassoon, and still it was too much some days. Just pulling the instrument out and attaching the neck and the mouthpiece was just too much. But I guess that's a sign, right? When those days start coming too often, that your reason for putting the instrument together is gone. Ah, this is a sad conversation. Thank you so much for the raid, though. I really do appreciate it. What note goes with B? B, D, F sharp. Oh, we haven't had an F sharp yet. Let's jam an F sharp right here. Um, bro, sharp me. Maybe we get some contrary motion. Ooh, ah, but oh, the problem is that this F sharp is not a good note for contrary motion here. Yeah, that doesn't work. What if we did a D? Ooh. Maybe in jazz, but not in Baroque. What about a G? Oh, that's sick. Okay, let's do that. Yeah. So this is called contrary motion, where one part moves up and the other part moves down. And it is like the cream of the crop. the the counterpoint boys love this shit. The counterpoint boys. Who are the counterpoint boys? The cream. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all. Now I wanna do that song, but a parody for like classical composers. I grew up on the south side, the Viennese outside. Staying alive was my jive. I don't know. Staying alive was not jive. Staying alive, I don't know. Staying alive, staying alive. I can freestyle rap and I can write parodies, but I can't freestyle parody yet. Well, at least not on such a tough subject as like composers. I need to. I used to have this book. It was like easily the size of a phone book, and it was all about Johann Sebastian Bach, and it was like no pictures. That's how you know it's a serious adult book. Isaac out here reading books without pictures. I mean, if I had any question about my credentials, I think we've settled it. Let's see. B, C, G fits with each of these. G fits with each of these. G kind of fits here. What if we just did this? Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun. Give me a sharp. I kind of like that. Let's listen. Pretty good. So now that we've got the basis of our harmony, we ornament the harmony. Easy peasy pumpkin pie. Stop it. Bum bum. And because each bar is ending on the eighth notes, bum 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 bum, we can end each bar up here on the quarter note to provide that rhythmic variation as well. And we can even make this a suspension sort of thing. Let's go. D, D. D, D. B, boo. B, 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 B. Do, do. Do, do. Do. Ah, wait, but we don't need that. Beautiful. How about this? I kind of like this figure, even though it's the eighth notes on the eighth notes. Now, see this right here, hitting the major second on the downbeat. Bach would think that was neat, but other Baroque composers would probably stab me. No. We'll just outline some chords here. Okay, so sounding good so far. Mm-hmm. Just checking to make sure stream's still running. So, what comes next? You might think, well, let's add a third voice. But most of the time, Bach didn't just add a third voice. No, never. Not this Bach. Uh, what he would do is create a little connecting bit. And the connecting bit is really important because right now we're off in some distant land, but when the melody comes back in, it needs to be in the proper key again. So really we're going down by fourths and fifths. Now, hilariously, this is a place where the tenor clef would probably be useful. We just talked about that. So maybe we do shift it down a little bit. No, I don't particularly like that. Because we're going to need that lower register for the final statement. Yeah, good. So this starts on A, and right now this is kind of leading us to A, E, B. It's kind of leading us to B. So can we add measures? Let's just add 3 measures here. So essentially what we want to do is we want to craft a harmonic idea that takes us really from B back to E, because E will lead us back to A. that might sound like gobbledygook if you don't know anything about harmony, but essentially, we are right now heading towards this. And we want to get back to this because it will eventually help us get here. I don't know if that made a lick of sense. Not a lick. But it's not that hard to do. So if we go. If we go. Yeah, this might be just the spot. I think that's it. So essentially, we would be going. So really, it's a 2-1-5 in the key of A minor. So what we want to do is we want to emphasize the natural D here. Perfect. God, I knew this stream would be like technical. I hope that you're enjoying just listening to my voice. But what we can do is we can use these figures from this part in this section. So let me just copy that. Yeah, we can put this down here because we're not going to actually use it. Okay. So this will be our line here, which is perfect, great, perfect, wonderful. We can even take this and put it here too. Because it's cool when you smudge the borders between things. So cool. Okay, this needs. So now that we're in the no man's land of the intermediate section, we don't have to worry about keeping things in key or anything really. So this is supposed to be B. And then this is supposed to be an A. Now the question is, when you're doing a 6/4 cadence, when you're doing a 6/4 cadence in minor, does the one take on the qualities of the major in order to accentuate the final dominant sound? And I think the answer is yes, but we're going to try it both ways. I know. This is heady technical stuff, and we're digging deep in it. well, that's definitely how that goes. Which means I think that these also do that. Or maybe it's like this. Oh, that kind of sounds good, doesn't it? Doesn't it? I mean, it probably all sounds good. Let's be real. I think we just actually get rid of that. Because we'll have this again. Now the question is, what do we put up here? And I think the answer is this stuff. But maybe we take from this first bar and do a little bit of that. Yeah, that looks good. And then we can hear how it leads into this again. Yeah. So one thing that they do in the little fugue and in many fugues is they'll add ornaments such as trills to these notes. It's trilling the wrong note. Oh, Muse score documentation. Muse score. Trill accidental. Select the note. Add staff text. Add staff text. Add the appropriate character from the special characters window. What? Add staff text. Where's the special characters window? Huh? Who? Press F2. Huh? 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 I feel like that kid, the meme kid. Huh? 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 Um, where's my master palette? No. Where are you? Special character list. Where have you gone to? Tools, plugins, help. Control Shift. Let's just try this. Doom. Control Shift Sharp. There we go. That didn't work. Okay. That makes it look right. Got it. In order to make it function, we need to add a grace note. The grace note needs to be sharp. The grace note needs to be invisible. And the grace note needs to be silent. Add an element. Add an element. What? No. No, why is this happening? Properties. Not visible. Oh, see, this is easy. Okay. No, what the heck? So I guess what we need to do is we need to add a voice. I'm learning so much about this right now. Copy, paste. And then now if we add the trill, does it work? No. Show more. Why is MuseScore's thing off of date? Off of date, out of date. Oh, okay. Somebody else had the exact same problem. So instead of let's view the invisible, delete, delete, just so what we need to do is we need a key change. We need to set this key change to be invisible. And then we need to set the key back, set that to be invisible. Now it should work. There we go. Doesn't sound great still. Yeah, in fact, God damn it. So we didn't need any of that. Because when I actually heard it, it sounded terrible. Oh well. That's the way things go. But I learned something. Whew. Ugh. I hope you enjoyed the last 5 minutes because the next 2 hours is going to be basically that. Oops, wrong stream, lol. Topi, what are you trying to say? What what's happening? What are you doing? What are you trying to say? Sometimes you just gotta experiment. It's true, and really, most of my streams are like that. We're just trying to figure shit out. I'm lost. I'm alone, but I'm learning. Is that the most? Does that make me the most dangerous game? I'm playing the most dangerous game. Education. I'm just trying to mess around with you saying I'm a bit lost and came to the wrong stream. I have to say I've never had that happen. Has that happened to people? It's like wrong classroom, right? Except I guess you don't have to say anything, right? If you burst into the wrong classroom, all of a sudden you're on the spot. But if you come into the wrong stream, that's silly. Very silly. Hello, Tippy. How are you today? We're writing a fugue and trying to also figure out this Muse score program. Oh, get out of here. These extra clefs in there. Actually, what happened that I go to college and guess what happened? Did you graduate? Did you have a really good semester or something? What happened? What can one do in college? A lot of stuff, I guess, is the answer. So how does Bach bring back the subject here? I guess he doesn't even use the trill. Get out of here, trill. No, the teachers say there are no classes happening and get going back home. Absolute time waste of an hour and a half. Shoot, that sucks. Yeah, I know. Living in the city, I understand how transport is such like a time-consuming thing. I guess living anywhere, transport is a time-consuming thing. Don't just cancel things out of nowhere, bro. People got lives. People got lives. Ba boo ba boo boo bum bum ba bum. So leading into it, ding ding ding. Maybe we just do exactly as Bach did. But at the same time, we can do this. We can take this, copy, copy. Luckily, I live around 5 kilometers away from college, so I don't have to worry. Legit, but you know, there are people out there who are struggling. By interval up perfect fourth. Thank you. Oh, that just puts them in a very similar register, doesn't it? No, it doesn't, because that's bass clef. I'm so smart. I'm not too good with the kilometers to miles things, but I know that a 5K is like 3.2 miles. I don't really drive anywhere. So my Celsius to Fahrenheit conversion head in my head conversion is getting pretty good. My feet to meters is going okay. Pounds to kilograms, I'm fucked. I don't think about that shit. Except in like the kitchen. But I can tell you, I'm not thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it. This is getting so high. Yeah, what if we just picked a spot like this and brought everything down? How would that sound? Probably better. I know a senior of mine who comes from a neighboring city daily to attend classes. Oh, dang. I'd be mad. I'm mad on behalf of this person. From a neighboring city, my wife and I have been looking at places to live that are a little cheaper, and a lot of them are outside of Berlin. But now we have my wife's job, and so there's a particular train line. Like, we have to have access to that train line. No ifs, ands, or buts, right? If there's too many trains, then I mean, it's not impossible. It's just commute time is a thing, right? At least it's not like she has to drive herself to work. Boy, that would suck. Huh? Are these notes too close together? What is this note? That's an F. So that's this F? No, they're fine. They're fine. No, that's an A. They are super close together. So why don't we just drop these down? In fact, is it better if we just drop these down too? Let me listen. Time and expenses will be high. Exactly. People say time is money, but I think they just say that when they're being impatient. But truly, time has value because you can't get it back, right? It's one of the few truly finite resources. Finite? Finite? Finite. The nice thing about public transportation is that you can listen to podcasts or read or whatever while you're traveling. So you do get that kind of time back. But yeah, neighboring city, I imagine there's not a whole lot of public transport intercity that runs daily. Although, you never know. I don't know where you're living. I know in Germany there actually is. So in the little fugue, he gives it a second, and then he brings in the voice again, the middle voice again, and he actually changes the. Is this in? Yeah, this is in the fifth. He changes the accompaniment this time, so that when the final voice comes in on the dominant, it sounds super cool. We gotta build it up, baby. I was talking about this on Khan's stream the other night. I used to have a board game group that I would hang out with, and I love board games. I love complicated board games. The thing is, those board game group nights, they didn't really pan out that way. Nobody wanted to play my 4-hour board games. Nobody wanted to learn a new board game every month. They kind of just wanted to play Cards Against Humanity and hang out. And the explicit purpose of the board game night was to play board games, but it was kind of to hang out. Runia DeWitch, thank you for the follow and welcome. Uh, welcome to the library. Let's listen to the fugue that I'm writing. Yeah, I haven't gotten to that part yet. Thank you so much. So it's about respecting your time, right? I knew that the board game group was really just wanting to hang out. It was our monthly hangout session. You know, we got to see each other. We got to all hang out. We got to share food and laughs, and you know, the pretense was to play silly games. So instead of bringing my 4-hour games, I started bringing my 2-hour games, and then I would get there early and play my 2-hour board game with the host, who also liked 2-hour board games. And yeah, that was fine. That was good. Um, but alternatively, when it was D&D night, I was very strict about let's play D&D. Let's only play D&D. Let's do D&D. No time for chit-chatting. Well, maybe a little time for chit-chatting, but D&D. And it's about respect. It's about respecting your time, right? So we've got this note. Bing. Boom, boom. Uh-huh. I wish it worked out that way, but it doesn't. What's this? That works. And then we've got very good. But then this one doesn't work. This is an E. Nope. That ain't it, Chief. So what should that note be? And then we're going to take another page from Bach's book and insert some offbeats, like at the end of that top system right there. That top system, the end of that top system. OMG, hi, friend. Hello, Nico. Good to see you. How are you today? I hope you're well. Welcome to the stream where I push all my friends away. Welcome to the stream where I finally become the loner I've always meant to be. The loner I've always meant to be. You too, friend. I'm pretty all right. All right ain't bad. Um, I'm feeling pretty all right too. I mean, there's been a lot of good things happening in my life recently with all the financial stuff starting to work out. But my work meeting got moved to today. It's supposed to be my day off, but it's my work meeting. Eepy though, I'm probably gonna fall asleep to stream. Well, let me at least before you fall asleep explain what I'm trying to do here. We're trying to turn Carol of the Bells into a fugue. And if you don't know what a fugue is, it's just like a round, except the key changes every time you put a new voice in. Well, I don't know. I never thought of describing it that way, but Nova Swarm said that, and I appreciate the insight. What are you laughing at? It's Fugue of the Bells. Bells. I know what you're about. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, so funny. No, it is funny. Carol of the Balls. Carol of the Bells is probably the most hardcore Christmas song that features the words ding dong in it. It sounds so nice though. Thank you. Yeah. Ugh. This is the stream where I push all my friends away by going deep into the technical side of harmonic counterpoint. Just silly. I mean, here's some advice. Never change. So take that in your pipe and smoke it. How are you in the misses? Oh, we're doing just dandy. We're continuing to try out different ways to adjust to this new schedule where she goes to work and I sit at home with no adult supervision. So it's the things are happening. We'll see how it turns out in the long run, but I love you, Isaac. You're so cool and silly. I'm glad life is going well for you. It's certainly turning around, and I'm so grateful for it. So grateful. Male wife Isaac. I know, I'm a house husband. I used to be in choir as an alto, and I swear I'm misremembering some of the lyrics for Carol of the Bells. Can't find sheet music that has the version I remember singing. So there's a video by a guy called Sideways. You've probably heard of him if you're into like music YouTubers at all. But Sideways has a video where he essentially says there are three categories of music, not even genres, categories. Carol of the Balls. there's pop music, there's folk music, and there's art music. And fugues are definitely art music. And pop and art music is meant to convey a particular idea, right? The idea I'm trying to convey here is kind of like technical acuity almost. It's it's not the it's not the most noble of artistic ideals, but we're trying. Um, And of course, the goal of pop music is to make money. But for folk music, the goal of folk music is to fulfill a role within a tradition. And Carol of the Bells is so deeply folk music, right? It is here to fulfill a traditional role. And in that sense, unlike pop music, which needs to be copyrighted, and art music, which needs to fill a specific purpose, folk music can just change all the goddamn time. The lyrics can just go whichever kind of off the wall direction they want. And that's okay. I it's silly but true. Silly but true. Bum. Wow. Thank you for the head pats. Where did this image of a hand? I wonder where it originally came from. Can you imagine being the person who is the head pat's hand? And you're just sitting there looking at the internet evolve and grow, and you're like, I've left my mark. I'll even pat my own head. EP, listening to stream though. Okay, get some eeps if you need to. I appreciate it if you want to lurk. Just remember remember to charge your phone or whatever your bedtime routine is. Bum bum. Dun 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 dun. What's that? That's a listening to you say silly cool things about music is nice. Yes. All my little silly things. Night night, Isaac. Night night, Nico. Have a good sleeps. Let's see. And meanwhile, I like that. Is that really an E in both parts? It is. Yeah, I like that. So now we get this part. So we go back here. And of course, we have to continue the energy. We can't just stop. Can't just stop the energy. So notably, when the final voice comes in, it gets rid of the last part. So we've just this. And maybe even like a. Boom. I'm pretty sure that's one of the lowest notes that I can sing. Starting to sound like Frankenstein's monster there. Oh my god, the music is a little loud, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So, what does Bach do? WWBD. What would Bach do? Text. It is kind of a tutorial. What would Bach do? What would Bach do? There's a story about this time Bach heard that one of his pieces was being mocked by a bassoonist, actually. And he walked from one town to another, like stabbed the guy and then left. Damn. Bach was an angry dude, full of righteous fury. So how does he start this? Yeah. So it's just a rest in this voice. He's not even using 4 voices yet. But we know Bach's got some tricky shit ready to go. Hello, Sir Isaac. How are you today? Venom, welcome. Welcome to the stream where I alienate all my friends. I only say that because this stream is kind of technical and complicated. We're writing a feud.
Power up.
Oh, Big Isaac. Big Isaac. I'm monstrous. Also, I realize that my mouth just keeps going because of the reverb. That's interesting. I have the power. Actually, the sound effect is from a game called something. I can't remember the title of the game I took this sound effect from. Savage something? Savage power, retreat power. I power up. I might have it written down. Let me go to my sound effects folder. Altered Beast is the name of the game that the power up sound is from. Now you know. Now I know. Altered Beast. I think I was equating beast and savage. The Savage Beast. Whoop, back to normal. You love Altered Beast? You might have been the one who recommended that sound effect. But yeah, today we're trying to take Carol of the Bells and turn it into a Baroque era fugue. It wasn't me, but I mean, I'll take credit for it. Okay. Well, I'll just tell people it was you. It might have been Pyrite, though. Oh, yeah, that was probably it. He's in the same league as me for gaming. Legit. I mean, I know that you two grew up playing games together, so I figure you've got a lot of crossover potential. Certainly reasonable to say that your taste in games growing up was similar. All right. So we take this, obviously, put it here. That's too high. It's too low. Or maybe not. But I don't think we can do that, can we? We did grow up together, kind of. Maybe that is okay. Maybe we just do that. I had a friend who I grew up with, kind of, who basically, like, me, my friend, and my brother were kind of like the terrible trio. But eventually, as many nerds experience, my friend kind of got more into sports, and I, not being the sporty type, um, really didn't understand. So we drifted apart. It was sad. And now I'm the type of person who drifts apart from people. Holding head, crying, shaking, sweating, bleeding. Pirate's my cousin. We spent a lot of time together when we were allowed, and we could game wise and when we were allowed and could. Game wise, we're similar apart from he loves his card games, Command and Conquer style ones. I just like them. I don't get them. Yeah, we were talking about Magic the Gathering in here the other day. Uh, I mean, Magic the Gathering, it's pretty cool, I guess. I play it on occasion. By which I mean I do my arena dailies. Should we it's not for me, but he gets it. I don't really do it at all. All good. Command and Conquer. I know that game. I know it from I know by name. What's it about? Oh, it's like a military simulator. Okay. Yeah, I'm not super into the military sim kind of games. I've tried what is it, Civilization 6, I think. Yeah, on the Switch. And yeah, it's all right. It's complicated. There's a lot going on. I don't quite understand it. Um, I didn't get past the first era, I don't think. Yeah, the problem here is that our lines aren't quite connecting up well. Does that mean this one needs to change? Gasp. In fact, that might be a good idea. Yeah, that seems good. I didn't, well, so my favorite genre of game is Souls games for sure, but I didn't really get into them until, gosh, like college. I mean, I played Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2, and I really liked both of them. But I don't think it was until later that I actually started getting into the games as a series. I didn't even play. I never even played the Dark Souls DLC until like a couple years ago. Can you believe that I've been streaming for like over 2 years? I can't. I've met so many cool people. Okay, what is this top voice doing? The top voice is kind of doing a brand new part. More energy. More energy. So if we're starting in D, this is an A. Got it. So if we're starting in E, then we need a B. Starting right here, probably. Ooh. Blue. He loves that. I think I'm going to have to step away for just a second, which is unfortunate. Because I hate to break up the creative process and also chatting with people, but I need to use the restroom really bad. Blue is super epic. I know, and Blue's healthy now too, which is, we love that for him. I will be right back. Just got to go use the restroom real quick. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Hello, I'm back. I'm back. It's me. It's Isaac. I'm back. We need a B here. That's the B. What's the shortcut for tie? Okay. So leaving to use the restroom made me think about something. Um, oh shoot, we're really gonna have to use the thing from earlier, aren't we? Do I have to use the long trill thing? The heck? That's how it's supposed to look. Yeah, okay. Maybe we just add a trill here. Ah. Highlight trill. Why are you stopping? Muse score, trill, playback stops. Hmm. Why is Muse score 4 so bad at trills? Basically, the answer is just make the notes invisible again. Tools, voices, add. That worked. What the fuck? Okay. Is it the tie? Is it this tie? It's that high. Wild. So if I go into the properties of this tie, wild. Uh-huh. Give me exchange voice 1 and 2. Again. Wow. Okay. I guess that's what you got to do, huh? Well, wild. Okay, well, it works now, and I don't hate it. And then for this bar, we want something like this. Get out of here. Beam, beam. Right. We've essentially got does that mean this should be a sharp as well? Yes. And this kind of sets the good precedent of this C being natural. Oof. Anyway, welcome to the stream where between the music and the bathroom breaks, I, send everyone packing. It's not a stream to watch. It's just a stream to visit. Still, I appreciate everyone who comes and visits. I appreciate everyone who comes and visits. So after this, what happens? Bum, 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 dun, dun. We get a false entrance. Dun, dun, dun. Or does it bum 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 dun, 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 yeah. So after that, which part gets the false entrance? I get a little bit of counterpoint gibberish happening here. Bum 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 bum. But this is the false entrance. The true entrance which has the full melody in it, happens in where? The top voice here. So we get another measure of counterpointy bullshit to throw people off. Counterpointy bullshit. And really what this is like this, but we can transpose it down. Let's just say that I'm writing music for video games. People like music for video games. What is this melody? If I just change this all to chiptune, will they love me? Will they flock to me? Will they understand how it feels to be a man? Will you understand how it feels to be a man? Maybe. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding. Yeah, that's not good. What's this note? E? No, G. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Do, 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 do. Repeat. Down a third. Repeat. Down a second. And then we clean up the notes. Bum, bum. All right, clean up the notes, clean up the notes. Mm-hmm. I mean, this part's a little wonky. Let's try to fix that. No, that's not right either. Maybe that's it. Yeah, much better. Except this is off now, isn't it? Is that right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, we are back in the driver's seat, baby. And for the false entrance, we kind of get this continuing pattern, sort of letting us know that it's not a correct entrance. Just repeat, repeat. Repeat, repeat. No, it's reverse, reverse. Reverse, reverse. Reverse, reverse. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And then we can even do this. And this is like back in the 1700s, this was like, oh, damn, did he just pull off a false fugue entrance? My mind is exploding. I mean, among the nobility, among the trained, right? I guess that's still true today. All I'm saying is that this shit would have been lit for 400 years ago. And we can't forget what was lit so long ago. We can even drop this down an octave. And then what do the other voices? They just start going crazy. So this voice drops out again. Bum, 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 bum. Yep. There we go. More notes. More notes. There we go. A nice natural minor. I mean, it's sounding very contrapointy, right? There's nothing particularly sophisticated going on in terms of bugle ideas, but that's okay. We're just starting out. And then at this point, the bottom comes in, and this second voice goes crazy. So I think when the bottom comes in, we want to develop this idea. A little too high there. So set you on the path. Yeah, what does the bottom do here? They go into the big long pedal note trill. Let me do a little bit of analysis real quick. Theme is here. We go into some counterpoint. cadence. Bum, 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 bum. So then the theme comes back in this voice. But what's the key? B? B flat? So really what we're doing at this point is we are completely outside the realm of normalcy. We're doing modulations into key changes. And that's what Bach is all about. Cadence, bum, 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 sequence, bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So subject in the bass, and then where to? Dun, 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 dun. More modulations. Big cadence here. Then major. Mm-hmm. Modulation, cadence, sequence, modulation, then cadence. But where does it come back? Here's the final statement. Dun, 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 dun. But what's this? Double cadence? Bum, bum, bum. It's just a really epic modulation. Okay. So essentially, what we want to do with this statement, then we scroll all the way back up. Here. The false entrance. We want to sequence our way into a statement in the second voice. And I think this is a good sequencing measure for sure. But then obviously, this is a good sequencing measure as well. Okay. I think I have a plan. And this voice will be going crazy in this part. Now we have to figure out where do we want this to go? Bach moved his onto the third, so the major. So we could do that. I mean, that sounds cute. Let's try it. So we take our main line in the second voice and move it up. Let's transpose diatonically up a third. It's cute. It's very cute. Whoa, we're almost out of the measures that the thing provides us. Bro. I need more measures, bro. I need more measures. Where's my measures at? Add measures to the end of the score. How many? 100? Sounds good. The palette has been expanded. Mm-hmm. So let's start by writing the bass line here and just taking this idea and repeating it. Bum 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 bum. And then we want to maybe add a few measures here where we just modulate until we get to the C. And so how do we get to the C? Again, we want to start with our bass notes. So we need a G here. What comes into G? D. And the D can act as the fourth of A. All hail mighty Sir Isaac. We interrupt this broadcast to say, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Master of Bam, 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 bam. Sup, Dolu? Welcome to the super technical Christmas fugue stream where I slowly alienate and drive away all my listeners because this stuff's complicated. And I don't blame people for wishing themselves to be far, far away. Far away from here. Hello, sir. How are you? Well, I'm actually doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Boom, 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 boom. We're just trying to write a fugue. Do you know what a fugue is? I know that you're a music guy, but I also know that you're like a guitar guy and not a Western classical music guy, but because Western classical music is its own beast. We'll just make a bunch of these. Boom. It's weird, but it works. So what if I did this, but make it slightly... And then, of course, we would want to end with... And then are we in E? No, we're not. So we need to kind of get to E as well, which I think means sharp here, sharp here. Yeah, this classical music stuff, I don't know if it's the best for streaming. Does Tequila by the Ventures qualify as Western classical music? By the Ventures. Oh, this is a different tequila that I'm familiar with. Oh no, it is the same. Good song. I don't think it counts. The version that I know, let me, is by the Champs, not the Ventures. But I mean, it's the same song. It's just, I think they say tequila more often and they don't do as many guitar solos. So, can you truly say it's the superior version? I don't think so. In my opinion, no. Okay. Yeah, so this is a fugue. It's a weird and complicated musical form. And I don't know why I'm deciding to do one, but we're here. We're doing it. And dadgummit, we're going to have a good time. Or fly trying. That was your first performance as a band playing tequila? Dude, that's a good song to practice as a band on. It's like everybody knows the melody and then you can just jam. Dang. Look, commissions. I am now taking commissions. That's true. Check the site. Yo. I haven't had any commissions in a bit. I appreciate everyone who has joined me in the commission army. But dang, there has been a dearth of commissioners in the commission army. Commission army. Let's just oh wait. Too perfect. It's too perfect. We have to drop this down. Or up. Or down or up. Ups and downs. Just see how far we can go with just whatchamacallits. just sequencing. That works. D, G. Oh, we don't like those parallel fifths. It's okay. Are you saying that the music is just okay? Or that my lack of commissions is it's okay, it's okay? Are you reassuring me or criticizing me? Oh, I gotta know. No, just kidding. I am, it's fine. We have the power. What's the Christmas plans? Well, we have a special Christmas stream coming up in a couple days. Christmas stream is here. Yeah. And we're going to do some karaoke and we're going to hang out and maybe read Christmas stories and eat Christmas cookies and have Christmas jollity. And yeah. Then after stream, I'm going to go to a friend's house, or a friend is coming here. I can't remember which, for dinner. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Probably call family. That's an important thing to do this time of year. It's okay with the commission thing. Yeah, I know. It's one of those things where you just gotta keep on trucking, and someday it will happen. So how I already have a quarter note and an eighth note. How do I want to build this up, Buttercup? Maybe we bring back this. I like this. Doo-doo. G to the B, C to the A. I like the F sharp there too. We've got the D to the A. But the nice thing is that now that my wife has a job, I don't necessarily need to keep going on these commissions as hard. I would love to keep writing music for friends, and I think I will. But I no longer need the commissions as a way to survive. Rather, I can focus on just making good music for friends. And then, you know, in time, perhaps more work will come. Right. But I don't have to worry about it too much. Yeah. Not yet, anyway. A, B, B, G, T, P, O, G, P, K, I, C, G. I don't think there's a T or a P note. The first one that you wrote is wait. Is that really what I want to do? It's in seconds. That's no good. Nope. Well, you say to a woman, "Hello, lady. Please drink some tea." And she replies, "Thanks, but I already had," all in Hindi. ABBG, TPOG, PKICG. I see. I used to have a book kind of like that when I was a kid with all sentences made just out of letters like, oh, AB, I C A B. What? What are you clipping? What is this clip? What is this clip? I don't understand. I don't get it. Big Bach Energy. Yeah, all these fucking clip of Sir Isaac speaking in Hindi. I see. ABBG, TPOG, PKICG. I'll see you in September. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping in, though. Always a treat. Always a treat. Thanks for teaching me some Hindi. You know, it's been a while, but I think we should bring back. That's not going to work. There we go. I think we should bring back the composition collab streams. Now that I'm doing a little bit more composition, I'm starting to feel the. Yeah, I don't think this note is right. A, no. We want to keep going upward. Just if we can find a way to keep going upward, like that, that will raise the energy. It would be lovely to bring back the composition collab streams now that I'm starting at a little earlier time. Yeah. Composition and camaraderie. There you go. There's your title. You want a title, baby? You got it. Composition and camaraderie. We're filling out the flipping shots here. This would be hard to play on a piano. Fortunately, I don't think we're going to keep it on piano. It's not the best, but I think we need to do that. There we go. There we go. Let's give a listen back here. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, we don't want that on an E because that's so not the right note. And that's not so the right note. Because we set this in an A, right? D. I mean, that does work. That does work. It be working. How does it work? And so now we've got our theme in C, and that means we need to take this, the whole thing. No, we're beyond the need for the whole thing. E, E, C, so we just need this to transpose down a major third. Or down a diatonic third, really. Or is it up? I guess it would be down, wouldn't it? That's what we want. So maybe higher. Yeah. Oh my gosh. We're like 2.5 hours in. This thing is taking forever. We have a fair amount of music. Is there a view hide unused staves? Style, score. There we go. Man, that cleans things up. Damn. It does sound very contrapuntal, doesn't it? So contrapoint. Format style. Undo that shit. We need all the staff so we can write on them, but we won't need them in a bit. AI, compose a fugue based on my little melody. The problem, of course, is that if the AI composed the fugue, it wouldn't be very good. Because we all know. So what happens in this statement of the theme? The upper voice kind of goes on some shit. The internal voices, on the other hand, do some very slow stuff. And then like a G, B, no, C. Yeah, nice, sweet, cute. And then he does some more modulation. Basically back around to the statement in the bass. Dum. You know what? Let's export this as a MIDI file. And I'm going to go to Ableton. And we are going to throw this into Ableton just because we don't have that much stream time left. And I want a little taste of it. For people to taste. Num, 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 num. I should have realized that doing this thing was going to be like so much time. It's going to take so much time. So much time. Just like the Beethoven one. I did the Beethoven piece. Yes. So we've got all these grand pianos. Let's give a listen. But we don't want it to be a grand piano, really. We want it to have that big Bach energy. So let's put it in the organ. Where's my organ at? Where's my organ? Perfect. Okay, so then we can just copy this onto all these. And see how it sounds. Yeah, see, this one needs a different sound. It needs the pedal sound because it's too low. Now, can this one be heard? Should be fine. Where's the lowest note? Yes, perfect. Okay. So now what we do, we go into each of these and we identify the theme. We make that the loudest. And the loudest, I say, the loudest, I say. And then we select all and we bring it down a little bit. Wait, why is that? All. Where's my sound? Oh. I changed the wrong one to the pedal. It's still not low enough? Still not low enough, huh? It's just that one note. Okay, we can change that. We can fix that. And then we go here. Make sure this is not the pedal. And now we should be able to go in, highlight the melody, highlight the melody, and bring it up. Bring it the flip up. Not enough velocity change. Select all. It's acting like a real organ, which is to say the velocity isn't changing whatsoever. I guess that is fair and makes sense. Still sounds pretty good though. Let me listen to this by itself. Yeah, could be better. Could be worse. Let's just throw in some OTT on this bad boy. And then we'll do the composition trade secret, which is just fade it out when you run out of shit to write. Perfect. Could even do a quicker fade out. No. Yeah. Does it need anything else? I don't think so. It's an organ. Now, interestingly, the way that an organ works, you can actually play these overlapping lines really easily because there's multiple keyboards. They're kind of made for this kind of choral arranging. Fugues are not choral, but it could be. You could sing a fugue, it'd probably be pretty hard. So one thing I noticed though is that some of these notes didn't quite make it, so to speak. Like look at this bad boy. So I think what we can do is we can highlight all and hit the legato button. Yeah, that should help a little bit. We got to be careful because some of these notes I didn't want legato. So maybe we just highlight. Yeah, like these notes, not legato. This note, a little legato. So I guess we do have to go through and find the notes. Why is it these notes? Why you? There should be nothing wrong with these notes. Any signs of notes, the notes that got away? Maybe it's because the trills are over these. Yeah, it must be the trills because it happens again here. We just need this note to be legato. Thank you. And I didn't see any other notes that are affected in that way. Yeah, because these are already all legato. As you can see, nothing changes. Wild. Okay, well, good to know. When you transport from MuseScore, there's going to be a little bit of weird energy around trills. Just pretty much normal in music as it is. Trills have weird energy. Man, the organ just is built for fugues. Feels so good. Now, I have heard that when people hear that I was streaming blah blah blah, they want to listen to said blah blah blah. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to export this just right now. The Christmas Fugue, and then I'm going to throw it up on SoundCloud. The Christmas Fugue. Upload. Oh, yeah. Choose files to upload. Give me that MP3 file. Christmas Fugue, genre, classical, additional tags, fugue, hashtag fugue, very popular hashtag these days. Hashtag Christmas, spell Christmas correctly. Chris Man. Hashtag Chris Man. His name's Chris. He's a man. Hashtag, what else? Hashtag mashup. Sure. Describe your track. Carol of the Bells as a Baroque fugue. Save. Oh wait, I can add the okay. Upload image. I want to put my little Santa Isaac hat. Santa hat Isaac. Save. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Let me just copy this. And now, if anyone asks, it's on SoundCloud, baby. All right. Today we're going to raid friend of the channel, Volosaurus. They're very cool. They're still raising money to get out of Texas. Please help them this season if you can. But we're going to try something new here. Raid Volosaurus. So this is a thing. We're going to see if this works. Yeah, that works. All right, copy that message. Extra, read all about it. It's a big Bach band is raising Volosaurus' chill spirit for a voyage. Tune in for a symphonic sea breeze. I like that. All right. This is my first time using Frosty Tools raid thing, but Volosaurus, we're raiding you. So if you're still in chat, grab that raid message. It's only got public emotes. Wow. And let's go take a visit to the mighty, the powerful, the probably undead Volosaurus. And thank you everyone for joining the stream. It's been a pleasure. Anyone who stopped in, which was pretty much everyone, and also Nova Swarm. Really love the raid. We should do some music stuff sometime. That'd be cool. Anyway, bye. My name is Isaac Anzu. Farewell.